Hi everyone, welcome back. We're here testing the capacity of our 4 centimeter ships. We are going to see how much water can fit into these ships before they overflow. Okay, now yesterday we found out that roughly 48 milliliters fits into our ships, our 3 centimeter ships. And the day before, we found out that 31 milliliters fit into our 2 centimeter ships. So let's see what happens when we test our 4 centimeter ships. Now, looking at this data, did that number increase or decrease? Did it get bigger or smaller? And then do you anticipate or do you think it will get bigger or smaller with the 4 centimeter ships? Think about those things as we begin to test, okay? Now yesterday, we switched from our 50 milliliter beaker to our 100 milliliter beaker because of the amount of water that was fitting into our ships. So today we are going to continue using our 100 milliliter beaker. So I'm filling that beaker now for our first test. I just overfilled it. Have to let a little water out. Okay, so let's test our first chip. I have it sitting on a flat portion of the towel. Okay, and it just started to overflow, and we have 35 milliliters left in our beaker. So subtracting 100, that means we put 65 milliliters into our cup. Okay, let's do trial 2. Let's fill up the beaker. It's one of my favorite sounds. It sounds so fun. Okay, back at 100 milliliters. Finding the capacity of ship 2. Okay, a little bit more. Oh, there we go. And we are right at 30 milliliters. So we used exactly 70 milliliters of water this time. It's messy. As much of a mess as this is making, I love doing this experiment with you guys because you get to use syringes and make a big mess. It's fun. Might have to redo this stuff when we get to school. Okay, last test. Let's see how much this fits. Oh, started to overflow. Got about 33 milliliters left. So that means 67 milliliters. Check out that quick math, Miss Jacobson. 67 milliliters in the cup before overflow. Now, could our counts be off by a fraction here or there? Yes. Why? Because of the overflow. Okay, that can happen. Okay, that's just how science works. It could also be off because of the way I cut the ships, because I cut the lips on all of those. I squished them and threw them away. I cut around the edges of all of those. They're not exactly even cuts. So the way I cut them could have also determined how much water was able to fit into them. Okay? That also influences how much water fits in the cups. There are many variables here that impact how much structure, how much capacity fits in there. It impacts the outcome of our experiment. Okay? So that's something we need to take into consideration here also. So that in mind, we're doing the best with what we've got. Okay? So that being said, let me do the math here and see what our average is. So 65 plus 70 plus 67 divided by 3 is 67 milliliters. So 67 is our average. Okay. So that being said, this is what our averages look like for this experiment. So looking at that today, what does that data tell you? Okay. Did what you predicted happen or what happened yesterday play out correctly? Okay. Did you anticipate our averages continuing to grow? Did you anticipate the larger cups holding more water? Did you notice that, or did I just give it away? Okay. What were you thinking during this experiment? What did you notice? Share everything with me in the discussion today, okay? See you guys tomorrow for Field Trip Friday. Have a good day, everyone.